Welcome back to my channel. I have spent money, okay? I'm very good at money. No, I'm not good at money. I'm good at spending it. I'm not good at many things in life, but if you gave me a stack of cash and sent me on my merry way, it'd be gone within seconds, bitch. Especially if I'm inside a bookstore. If you're new to my channel, you don't know the drill. I do mini book hauls now. I'm not one of those bitches that is gonna go and spend $600 on one book haul and buy copious amounts of books that will sit on my shelf and not be read. I say that, but a lot of these mini book hauls that I film, I still haven't read some of these. But anyway, I'm not judging. I used to be that bitch. The $500 to $600 Amazon haul, yes, I used to be, but then I became a mother and became even more savvy with my money. Anyway, we do book hauls here on this channel. I film them. I spend my money and then talk about how I spent it and show you what I bought with it. Click subscribe and hang out, bitch. Thumbs up this video if you're into it. Yeah, so I went and did some shopping. Not all in one go. I bought these books throughout the past couple of weeks and I wanted to sit down and talk to you, hang out with you. These are so chill, these videos. Put it on your iPad, your phone, your lappy, your TV. While you're doing your makeup or getting ready for the day, are you cleaning? Are you scrubbing the bathroom right now? I don't know, bitch. I love that I'm here though. I love that I'm here and I love that you're here with me. Yeah. Leave a comment down below if you enjoy these book hauls. I do, because I just love sitting here like this and just talking absolute fucking smack. It's my favorite thing. I can yap. I'm actually quite the introvert, believe it or not. If you first meet me out in the wild, I won't speak to you. I'm guarded, bitch. I've got walls, titanium walls. Once you get to know me and I get comfortable with you, then we're like this all the time. And once you get me going, once you pull me out of that introverted bubble, bitch, I don't stop yapping until my battery just dies. I can't be the only one. I'll be mid-conversation and then I'll just stop and be like, I'm done. Goodbye. Like my brain just literally leaves the building. This here, bitch, is the first book I want to talk about. The cover was everything to me. I saw it on the shelf and I was like, gorgeous. I'm such a cover whore, like such a cover whore. I love a good cover. And not just like the illustrated covers, okay? Boring. I love unique covers, but also just aesthetically pleasing covers. Like, I am judging your book by its cover, you know what I mean? The one thing I don't like about the cover is that this story obviously won awards and the publishing company has printed the cover with the stickers of these awards on the front, but they're not actually stickers, they're on the cover. But this novel here is called Love and Virtue by Diana Reid. It's won so many Australian book industry awards, like you can see them here. When I looked at the cover, I thought thriller, okay? I thought thriller, possibly, I could be wrong. I know nothing about this because that's how I book shop. It's got amazing reviews. Okay, it says here, Michael and Eve are two bright, bold women who befriend each other. Take 417. Michaela and Eve are two bright, bold women who befriend each other their first year at a residential college at university where they live in adjacent rooms. They could not be more different. One popular and the other uncertain and eager to please. But something happens one night. A drunken encounter, a foggy memory that will force them to confront the realities of consent and wrestle with the dynamics of power. Love and virtue, bitch. Love and virtue. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think this is a vibe already, and I haven't even read it. Is this sapphic? I don't know, but goddamn, look at how gorgeous this cover is. I love it, minus the stickers, bitch. And this is book one in a series. I think it's a series, or maybe they're interconnected standalones or something like that. Then I also got the second one, which is Seeing Other People. This also won awards, and it says here, after 2 years of lockdowns, there is a is this set in the pandemic? After 2 years of lockdowns, there's a change in the air. Eleanor has just broken up with her boyfriend. Charlie's career as an actress is starting up again. They're finally ready to pursue their dreams, relationships, career, and family. If only they can work out what it is they really want. When principles and desire clash, Eleanor and Charlie are forced to ask, where is the line between self-love and selfishness? In all their confusion, mistakes will be made and lies will be told as they reckon with the limits of their own self-awareness. Is this another sapphic? I don't know if these are romances, cross like mystery. I have no idea, but they were in the romance section at Big W, but I absolutely just fucking love the covers. I love them. And this one here, I did read the first page and I really liked the author's writing style. Breaking a heart can be an act of kindness. Who fucking thinks that? Who fucking thinks that? Not me, bitch, not me. Just the way the font is, I know I'm a weird bitch. The way the font is, the formatting, I really like the style of writing so far. And there is a third book that has just come out that is in this same world. I am limited with my knowledge. They just look really good. And I kind of just want to read outside of my bubble, outside of my comfort zone. I feel like I'm going to read them very soon. It's always great to read outside of your comfort zone and also just explore different genres, different types of authors. I really love unconventional writing styles. I don't like the blueprint that we're reading lately. Wildest Dreams is a part of the Forbidden Love series. The first one is Truly Madly Deeply. I have not read this yet. I hauled this last book haul, I'm pretty sure. And this cover's gorgeous, and I like the beginning of this one. It's got character arc and everything. There were way worse ways to be greeted in your home than by catching your mother spread eagle, blasted against the glass backyard door, getting mauled by her fiance. So this here is about Ryland, who is a playboy, but he isn't stupid. He knows Dylan is a forbidden fruit. She's his best friend's little sister, a single mum, and a royal pain in his ass. All three make her entirely off limits, which is just as well because he doesn't do relationships. So it seems to me that LJ Shan has a little bit of a trend going on with her cocky arseholes. So yeah, I bought this because I'm collecting this series and I don't care what you fucking say. It's gorgeous. It's pretty. It's going to look gorgeous next to her other book in the series. And we're just going to have a good old fucking time when the time comes to read these. I haven't read like some mainstream romances in a minute, but you know, I have an abundance of them. This one here I'm excited about because it was sent to me by the author, me and Gianna Darling. Besties, not really. She messaged me and she was like, do you want it? And I said, yeah. And the good thing about her, when she offered the arc to me, she was like, I know you're not in a Mafia mood. Like, she knows me. I love when my favorite authors know my mood and there's no pressure. It's like, you can have an arc, but you don't need to do a review or anything. Just if you want to read it, here it is. Vibe. So she sent me the newest Mafia duet. This is the first book. The second book is not out yet. This is My Dark Fairy Tale. It is set in Italy. We're dealing with the Camorra. It's going to be a fucking vibe. And I'm not going to read it until the second one's out. Because I'm not a fucking idiot. And I'm not going to do that to myself. My really good friend from Cali that I text all the time, she watches my videos. She was actually a follower. And then we linked up. And now we're besties. She messaged me and she was like, bitch! When she finished this. Because it was on like a cliffhanger. And she was like, what the fuck? And I said, yeah. I'm gonna wait. Plus, I want to read a bunch more of Gianna's books before I get to this. She's one of the authors this year that I really want to focus on. I want to clear up the books that I haven't read from her backlist and get up to date with her. So when I'm ready to read this, I will. And we love a Mafia man. We love Mafia man. I haven't read Mafia in a while. Then I picked up the final book in the Powerless series. What is this series even called? And it's Lauren Roberts' Fearless. I have not read any of these, but I own them all because I know that when I want to read romantasy, which I again have not been in the mood for this year, I will go straight here because this bitch has got fucking traction. She blew the fuck up. Powerless blew the fuck up. Like, if you think of romantasy series that have blown up over the past few years, you think of Fourth Wing and you think of Powerless. Like, absolute just iconicness, yeah? So that's piqued my interest. What is so good about this series? Why did it blow up the way it did? And I just do think it's weird that she named books the same as Elsie Silver's. Like, it's just weird. I know that sometimes titles get recycled by different authors, and I don't have a big problem with that. Like, I do feel like there's enough words in the alphabet for us to have different names for books. The fact that it's like the exact same for each book is just weird to me. A lot of people have said that it's like a mix of like the Hunger Games and a couple other popular series kind of rolled into one. I'll be the judge of that, okay, when the time comes. Do you know how people were like at the beginning of the year, oh my god, January, I feel like it's going, it won't stop. Like, I feel like we've been in January for 7 years. Look at us now. We're in fucking May, bitch. What? I'm almost 30. I'm almost 30. I've got a book to fucking write and I'm not even close to finishing it and I'm almost 30. Like, slow the fuck down, please. Like, what do I even do for my 30th birthday? Hello? Hello? I don't even know. I've got no plans. What am I doing? I don't read YA. So it was kind of silly of me to buy this, but I wanted to buy it because I was like, this is fucking sick, dude. Like, this is cool. I think this is fucking awesome, man. I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm gonna be truthful. I'm fucking jealous. Any book content creator that ends up publishing a book, I'm like, but that's just because it's a reflection on me and what I want, and I want to become an author, and I've been writing for so long. So it's just like my own thing. I'm not being a bitch. I'm just being fucking honest with you. I get jealous. And when Eden Victoria came out with her YA novel, Close Protection, I didn't think it was going to land on our shelves for some reason. I don't know. But I saw it on our shelves in Australia and I was like, yeah, girl. Like, her voice, whenever I see her videos online, I'm like, Jesus, you can talk me to sleep. Is that creepy? Is that weird? Can I hire you to sit next to my bed and just tell me bedtime stories, bitch? I had to buy it. I had to buy it. One, she's got an obsession with pink just like your main girl. So there's no like spice. And it is about Daphne, who is some rich woman and she needs a bodyguard, Milosh. And he guards her and protects her and becomes her bodyguard, and it's a bodyguard romance. When I opened it up, I was quite surprised. I don't read YA, so I don't know what I'm talking about. There is also a map in there of the house. The writing style is so fucking simple. It shocked me. Like, there's no, like, I'm gonna be able to read this within like 5 seconds. I'm not being rude, but the writing style is very, very simple. It's very, very simple. So I am gonna read this and live my fucking best life, honestly, because I think it's good. I think it's gonna be good. I haven't read any reviews, and just like, congratulations to Eden, bitch. Like, imagine just becoming a creator one day and then just publishing a book. And like, just not even indie style, like with a fucking publisher. Like, what the fuck? The world we live in with publishing nowadays is so different. Back in the day, authors would pitch their shit for years on end and get knocked back. And this is not me saying they're not worthy of it. I'm just saying that like this landscape, how everything works is so different now. There are indie authors in the industry that have been hustling and bustling for 20 years and they're still not traditionally published. And that's not by choice. I just think it's wild now that the power that content creators have in the book industry. There's a lot of discourse around that. I've seen so many commentary videos lately about how book talk has ruined literature and books in general and romance, and I haven't watched any of them. I don't really have an opinion like that. I do think book talk has affected quality, I will say that. And I feel like the quantity is a problem for a lot of people. I feel like we've headed into an overconsumption of books. Do you remember like beauty YouTube? I started off as a makeup creator. I did makeup for a while. I had clients, I had my own little business going on. Then I fell into books and then my channel changed. But during that time, like, beauty YouTube was so popular that everyone was buying makeup, everyone was learning how to do a fucking winged liner and how to cream contour. There was all these big, massive beauty YouTubers. There was so much money, and then like COVID hit and I feel like everyone just lost the passion for makeup. They got tired of the overconsumption, and it's like, I'm one person. I do not need 75 foundations. I do not need, as a regular girl, to have a makeup vanity or a fucking beauty room. And I feel like books, like especially the romance genre, because let's not get it twisted, bitch. Books have always been popular. People have always had home libraries. Like, you know, the romance genre though, it feels aligned with that. A lot of book creators are now doing videos, not for the love of the books, but to get more views, in a way that it feels kind of like Jeffree Star doing his makeup with a beauty sponge in Yellowstone River. You know what I mean? Like, you know, pretending to read a book and then throwing it in the bin and shit like that. But I'm just saying, it is very much feeling staged, and there's too many options, there's an oversaturation, and it's starting to feel icky. Icky, bitch. I'm just yapping today. I'm so annoyed because, like I said in my last video, not my last video, the video beforehand, that I don't like trigger warnings, and I responded to, someone left me quite a rude comment, and I responded saying I don't like want trigger warnings in novels to go away, but I just don't think that we need trigger warnings in the great detail that we're getting them. Anyway, that person that commented on my video said that I need to stay neutral and not have opinions. Bitch, I'm no different to you, okay? I'm no different to you. Do you know what I do when I turn off this fucking camera? I go and do the dishes. I scrub shit off my toilet. I hang out my child's clothes. He's at daycare. I'm gonna cook dinner. I have a job. Like, I make coffee for a fucking living. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I am no different to you, and I never have put myself on a fucking pedestal, and I never will, and I won't let anyone else either. I will say my opinions. I don't care if I become an author and that's like frowned upon. So what? I have different opinions to you. You should have different opinions to the person next to you too. That's what makes us fucking different. Oh my god, I'm so sick of this, like, let's all be tight-lipped, don't say anything, don't... You can be opinionated, passionate, and have a different opinion to the person next to you and not be a fuckhead. Like, it's possible. It is possible. I am living. You may think I'm a fuckhead. Okay, cool. You can think that. I think I am sometimes too. But I enjoy that about myself, and I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change. I don't care who the fuck I am, where I'm going in life, what happens with my career. If I become an author, this is who I am. I'm never ever gonna dim my fucking light and silence myself to please others. No, we are past that. I've just spent the last 10 years of my fucking 20s during the movement of self-work learning how not to do that. This new wave of like trying to please everyone, didn't we just work through all this? And that's that discussion done, bitch. I don't know where that came from. But I really want to read Pride and Prejudice because I've never fucking read it and I've never seen the movie either. And I saw it on social media. A couple of people I know were watching it. And I was like, I want to watch it, but I'd love to read the novel first. So I bought a copy. And I got this from my local bookstore. It's like a special cover. Like, it's pink. And it's got like leather and it's stunning, darling. And it's got blue sprayed edges. It's not like a hardback. It bends like a fucking journal, bitch. And already, like, I was just skimming through it when I brought it home. Like, I was sitting on the couch and reading it. And there's so many word choices that I'm like, no one writes like that now. Obviously, because this is a classic and it was written years ago. It would just be a good thing for me and my vocab, because I've always claimed I have the shittest vocabulary ever. Which is why I swear so much. Because I'm trying to think of words that aren't there. They're not there, bitch. And even like writing, it's improved my vocab so much, but I'm still shocking. I'm still shocking. Anyway, I really wanted to buy this one, and there was so many beautiful editions on the shelf, and I was just like, oh my god. And I was standing there trying to figure it out while my toddler was ripping shreds up in the bookstore. Okay, he had his 1 to 100 book that he was counting, and his ABCs he was fucking reciting, and I was just like, calm down. Mama's picking a book, bitch. Mama's picking what edition of Pride and Prejudice she wants to fucking buy. Calm down. Luckily, the bookstore is like chill like that. And they weren't worried about him tearing the fucking place apart. But it's gorgeous and I love it, and I love that I own it. They're all the books I've recently purchased. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these books. Let me know what you're currently reading or what books you've recently purchased. I love hanging out with you guys. I appreciate your support so much. Social media links are down below. I'll also link all these books as well, so you can go and shop them right now if you feel like it. I don't know if I'll be able to link this. If I can find it, I will, if you're interested in this edition of Pride and Prejudice. That's it, bitch. I'll see you next time.